Hey there, everyone. So in this video, I want to tell you guys how you can monetize your creativity. Now, many people believe that creativity equals a hobby, but the truth is that creative work is growing every year, and you can take advantage of this opportunity without having to have thousands of followers or a huge funnel right off the bat. Now, in this video, I just want to tell you guys what worked for me and what I've seen work for my clients. So this may not work for you, but just try to listen to what I have to say with an open mind. And of course, before I delve in, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And for those who stay until the end, I have a little free gift for you. Okay, so I want to start by saying that I have two different types of answers to this question. The first one is more technical, and the second one is a little bit more metaphysical and spiritual, and it involves a law of attraction, but we'll get to that last. So the technical answer. So to really monetize your creativity, you first need to figure out what it is that you can do. So go ahead and list out all the skills that you have, and don't worry yet about monetizing it. Just get them down on a piece of paper. And if you're somebody who's sitting there and you're like, well, I don't have any skills yet, well, then just write down some of the skills that you would like to monetize in the future. Now, to make money, you need to start thinking like a business owner, right? And we don't need to get businessy here, but just try to think of the role of a business, right? Their role is to either solve a problem or add value. So after making that list of skills, try to brainstorm all the products and services that you can create revolving around those skills, right? And when it comes to this, you may need to think a little bit outside the box. For example, let's use photography. Say that's one of your creative skills. Well, what's all the stuff that you can, create a product or service around? Well, think of all the things that photography is used for, right? Like it's on t-shirts, it's on mugs, calendars, posters. A lot of companies will buy stock footage and then use that in their marketing. So like I said, you need to think outside the box. And maybe you're into graphics. NFTs are big nowadays, and something that a lot of people do, and this is something that I do myself when it comes to like graphics for websites, I will take on freelance work. And just a word of advice, so it's really good to have multiple streams of income when it comes to monetizing your creativity, because there may be a time when maybe you're working for a client and then they can no longer afford to hire you. Then that puts you in jeopardy. So it's kind of like legs on a table. The more legs you have, the more sturdier it is. So you want to have multiple streams of income, and when it comes to that, there's two different types. So there's passive income, and then there's active income, and that's also known as lumpy income. It's just money that doesn't come steadily. It kind of comes in chunks and at different times. And I might need to make a whole video just on passive income, but let's talk about active income for now, because once you know the product or service that you want to create, around your creative skills, now you need to think like, okay, how can I actually get clients or customers to actually purchase, this product or service? So the first way you can go about it is you can just cold message people, like through DM or through email, and really tailor that message to them, because you have to remember it is cold. This person doesn't know you. And yeah, you can use social media to really generate leads. And a lot of people believe that success is measured by the number of followers you have or the number of likes. And that can be true for like some niches, like say like the entertainment niche, where those people really depend on sponsorships and on ad revenue. But if you have clients, that stuff doesn't really matter. Like you can't measure your success just based off of the subs or the views, right? Because think about it. Would you rather have 100 followers of people who genuinely support you and who pay you for your products or your services? Or would you rather have, I don't know, 10,000 of people who don't buy your products and services and who don't engage with you? I mean, this really depends on the niche, but just based off of the numbers, you would make more money with, 100 people who buy products or services, depending on the price, of course, versus, 10,000 people who don't, and you're just relying on ad revenue. So yes, with the first option, you would make more money. And like I said, if you do have a big following already, then, a web presence could lead to sponsorships and ad revenue and also brand deals, but it really depends. So really look at your situation. Now, the next question that people often have is, well, okay, I know what product or service I want to create, but how much should I charge? And my advice when it comes to this is to really see what other people are charging. And there's quite a few websites where you can look at this. So, there's Upworks, there's Etsy, if you're into that. What else? There's Fiverr, LinkedIn. So see what other people are charging just to get kind of the range, and then really factor in how much time, effort, and money, and also, the value of your skill that you are providing for people. And, to really grow your business, because once you get a few clients, if you want to really scale, there's 3 ways that you can do this. And I learned this from Jay Abraham at a Business Mastery conference. So it's really simple. So just to name them, and I won't go too into depth. So once you have clients, to actually scale, the first thing you can do is increase the number of customers that you have. That one's really obvious. The second one is to increase the transaction value of each purchase. So you can just do this by increments, but once you have testimonials and you have customer reviews, then you're qualified to increase your prices because you've proven that you've delivered people value and that people actually like your product or your service. And then the third one is to increase the frequency of repurpose. So you want to get more residual value out of each customer. So those are really the 3 keys. So that is the technical answer to this question of how you can monetize your creativity. And the second one, like I said, is a little bit more metaphysical. So really try to, open your mind when it comes to this. So to really monetize your creativity, you first have to focus on what your sole purpose is. Like, why are you doing what it is that you're doing? And then once you really tap into that and you're connected with your essence, then money will follow that energy, because you have to remember, business is a spiritual game. And I could go on and on about this notion. And I made a video about that a while ago, and I'll put it here if you want me to describe how business is a spiritual game. But you really need to ask yourself in the present moment, like, what is your soul's purpose in this part of your life? And you want to really be tapped into that with every engagement that you're a part of, right? So if you're requesting to work with someone, or you're trying to sell your product or your service, you really need to stay centered in that, because like I said, money will follow, and then that will fill your cup, because then you're coming at it from a place of abundance and not scarcity, not just trying to get money, because then it's not fun if you're just in it for the money. Like, it makes the journey more fun when you're coming at it from that place. So another thing too, a lot of people when they think of creative careers, they'll come at it from like a scarcity mentality, as if there's not enough opportunities and money to go around. But the truth is that there is plenty, there is abundance, and you're not going to see it's not as likely that you'll see an opportunity maybe like on Indeed or like on a job posting somewhere, but a lot of it just comes from your relationships with people and you offering to help, and offering your creative abilities to help them get to where it is that they want to be and add value to their lives. So I hope that makes sense. But I told you guys that if you stayed until the end of the video, that I have a free gift for you. And that is, I've talked about it in my other videos, but that is a free Zoom webinar. So what this is I can't interact with you guys just over YouTube videos as much as I would like to, but I want to see all of your beautiful and smiling faces and help you guys to create full-time income doing what it is that you love. So I know that a lot of people, they're trying to get clients and they're trying to go full-time with their passion so that they can avoid a soul-crushing 9-to-5 job. And I created this webinar to show you guys how you can actually get clients, create that product and that service, and how to actually make it sustainable so that you can continue to do it. So yes, even if you don't know what it is that you're doing yet, I will help you find that clarity. And if you do know what it is that you're doing, but maybe you just haven't gotten your feet quite off the ground yet, or it's not sustainable, then this webinar is for you. And this is something that I've achieved for myself, full-time income and impact. And it's funny because I actually graduated from college almost exactly a year ago. It was May 7th of last year. And yeah, I mean, I got to this place relatively quickly. It took a few months, but now I'm at a point where, I'm going full time with my business and I'm making really sustainable income. And yeah, I can afford to invest in myself, invest in programs, pay off my student loans. I also got a new car recently. So yeah, I'm at a point now where I want to help other people to do the same, because I know what it's like to feel lost and to not have that clarity, and to really have that passion for something that you're creative about, and to just not know where to start and to not have that guidance. So yeah, I want to be that person to help guide you. So go ahead and sign up using the link down below and come ready with your questions, come ready to learn, and yeah, come with an open mind. And yeah, we're gonna have a really good time. So yes, you can sign up down below. And yeah, before I end this video, be sure to like and subscribe and tune in every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time and Sunday at noon Eastern time for new videos. Again, I really appreciate you guys staying until the end. Much love to you all. Bye.